All right, I had a few requests to post the video of finding the zeros on your calculator. So here's a short little tutorial. As a reminder, if you go into the y equals menu and it doesn't have the y1, y2, if it has the sequence, you have to go into mode and change it back to function instead of sequence by going down to function and hitting enter. All right. So if you go into y equal, you also want to make sure that plot 1, plot 2, and plot 3 are not highlighted. This is what it looks like if they are highlighted. Okay, if they are highlighted, what you need to do is go up, hit enter, and then go back down so that they are not highlighted. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to put in your function. So if I do x squared minus 4x plus 10, for example, and I graph that, and I want to make sure that I can see the zeros. So I'm going to go to zoom. Standard is option 6, or you can go down to number 6 and hit enter. Now notice this does not cross the x-axis, so it has no zeros. By zeros, I mean x-intercepts. Okay. If instead I do over here minus 10 and I graph that, now I can see that I have 2 x-intercepts. Those are called zeros. And so to find out the value of that 0 right there, the x-intercept, I can do second, calculate, which is above trace, and I want to calculate a 0. So again, that's option 2. And then notice how the calculator is asking me for a left bound. That means I want to click the left arrow on my calculator until I am to the left of that x-intercept, that 0. So I click left, 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 left. And now I could stop here, but I'm not 100% sure that that's to the left. So I want to do it one more time. And then I hit enter. And now it's prompting me for a right bound. So I hit right, 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 right. And then I hit enter. And then it says take a guess. So I'm going to hit the left arrow one time to get just a little bit closer to where that x-intercept is and hit enter again. And now it gives me the exact value of my x-intercept. I would write that down and then I say, oh, but there's a second x-intercept here. Now this is a squared equation, so I would expect to have 2 x-intercepts. So then I'm going to do it again. I go second, calculate. What do I want to calculate? I want to calculate a 0. And then I click the right arrow until I'm over by that 0. All right, there it is. Now the first question is left bound. So notice here's my 0. I want to click the left arrow one time so that I'm 100% sure that I'm left of my 0. When I'm saying left, I mean my x value is less than the x-intercept. And then I hit enter, right bound. So I go over to the right and I hit enter and take a guess. So I'm going to hit the left arrow one time and hit enter, and then it gives me my exact value of that x-intercept. Okay, so those are my 2 values. If I had a cubic equation, then I would want to check for 3 values. If I had a linear equation, I would only expect 1. So the power of the equation tells me how many x-intercepts to check for.